Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. So what is the best tire dressing? So on today's episode, we're going to find out what's the best tire shine. I have a selection of my favorite tire dressings that I'm going to be presenting and discussing. I'm also going to be giving you some pro tips on how to properly apply your tire dressing and maximizing its durability and gloss. And also we're going to test 4 of my favorite ones in this part 1 and see how easy they are to apply. We're going to look at the final gloss and shine, and we're also going to make a long-term durability test to find out which one is the best one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the show. So hey guys, I'm Pan, welcome to the show. I hope you're having a great day. So today you're going to find out which is the best tire dressing or tire shine, as some of you guys might call them. So I have a selection of 8 of my favorite tire dressings that are part of my detailing arsenal. So I'll be presenting each and every one of them. By the way guys, don't worry, as usual, like in all my videos, I'll drop the links to these products in the description down below for you guys to check them out later. So no stress. But before we go ahead and talk about the tire dressings, I want to first start by giving you a pro tip on how you can prepare your tires properly before you apply the tire dressing, and this will maximize their durability and also maximize the shine and gloss. So it's very important to first start by degreasing the tire. So two of my favorite degreasers for tires are Meguiar's Super Degreaser that I dilute 1 in 4 and Super Clean that I dilute 1 in 3. So these are very, very good all-purpose degreasers, and they're very good for removing any previous dressings that you have on your tires. And that way you're going to remove any of that old previous gunk and tire dressing to make sure you have a fresh surface. And the way you go ahead about this is very simple. So you spray the product on the tire wall. You wait roughly 30 seconds of dwell time. And then you go ahead and scrub with a stiff bristle tire brush. My favorite one being this one. This is the Tough Shine tire brush, TUFF. Now, if you have a close-up, so the ergonomics are perfect. So you hold it very well in your hand, and this is just a good width for any tire size, especially for those low-profile tires. So you go ahead, you rub the product, and then you rinse away and you dry the tire, very important. So that way you're going to maximize the durability and you're going to prevent the product from slinging onto your paint. As we all know, we hate those black dots that fly onto your paint after you've applied tire dressings. So now we move on to the tire dressings themselves. So my favorite 8 ones are currently in my arsenal, so I'm going to present each and every one. So first of all, we have Pinnacle Black Onyx Tire Gel. Next, we have Ammo Mud Tire Gel. We move on to Angel Wax Elixir. Now this is an exterior rubber and tire restorer, but I love using this as a tire dressing. Then we have Obsessed Premium Tire Satin Finish Dressing. For those of you who like a satin finish, they also make a glossy version. We then move on to Auto Finesse Satin. Now another great product. Chemical Guys VRP. Then we move on to a classic, Meguiar's Endurance Tire Dressing. Now this is in either a gel form or a spray can like this one. And finally, a new kid on the block. Now this is Geon Q2 Tire. So what are the differences? Well, essentially you have 2 big categories of tire dressings. So you have water-based ones and you have ones that are based out of petroleum or solvent-based. So essentially, solvent-based ones are glossier. They give you that rich and deep wet look. However, they have a tendency to sling more often onto your paint. So that's a compromise that you have to do. However, the Endurance is some of the longest lasting in the bunch. So they last a lot longer than water-based dressings. Water-based dressings, which are my favorite, are much easier to clean away and remove with a degreaser. They don't last as long as solvent-based dressings. However, they do give a nice matte finish in general or a nice gloss, but not too glossy for those of you who like that type of finish like me. And also, they don't have the tendency to sling as much on the paint. Now there is a brand new category, so a third category of tire dressings, and Geon has created this product. So it's SiO2 based or silica based. So this is some of the longest lasting products out there. It's brand new. It's a bit thicker as a product to apply, so a bit more complicated to apply, but gives a very wet look, very deep black look. Great shine. Also, it's going to repel water a lot, and this is said to be one of the longest lasting ones. So those are the differences. So this is SiO2 based, silica based. One example of a solvent-based dressing is the Meguiar's Endurance tire dressing. And a perfect example of a water-based dressing is Chemical Guy's VRP. And of course, Auto Finesse Satin, and pretty much all the other ones are also water-based. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna test 4 of them, so 1 per tire. So we're gonna test Geon Q2 tire, Meguiar's Endurance tire dressing, Chemical Guy's VRP, and Auto Finesse Satin. So what we're gonna do is obviously first, I already degreased and prepped the tires, so they're squeaky clean. There's no previous dressing on there. We're gonna use a different applicator for every single one to avoid cross-contamination. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply 1 product per tire. And in this part 1, I'm gonna talk about which is my favorite one as far as gloss, the way the product looks on the tire, ease of application. And in part number 2, I'm gonna do a long-term follow-up. So in the coming weeks, the vehicle is gonna be washed, go through some rain, and be exposed to the environment and the elements outside. And we're gonna see which one has the longest durability. It's made to protect vinyl, rubber, and plastics. So essentially, that's why it's called VRP. It's water-based, it's dry to the touch, it lasts super long. This is usually the one I use for my personal vehicle, along with Ammo Mud tire gel, because I like the finish. So it's not too glossy, it's not too matte, so it's that perfect balance. It's one of the easiest to apply and doesn't sling on your car's paint. So another great choice. Now, the Meguiar's Endurance tire dressing or tire spray is a classic in the business. Now it's solvent-based, so it has the tendency to leave maybe a bit of slinging if you don't apply it properly. So again, always clean and dry your tire. It leaves a very wet and deep black look for those of you who like that style. And of course, its durability is very good, hence the name Endurance. Auto Finesse Satin Tire Creme or tire dressing is a water-based dressing, and the cool thing about this one is that not only does it give a great finish, but you can also select how glossy you want it by adding multiple layers. So the more layers you apply, the glossier the tire will get. Again, it's pretty much dry to the touch, very easy to apply, and yeah, another great product by Auto Finesse. Now, a tip for its application is to, of course, apply it on a clean and dry tire, like all of the other tire dressings. But for this one, if you like the wet and glossy look, just apply it and let it be. But if you want a matte finish, 10 to 15 minutes after the application, come back and wipe the excess residue with a clean microfiber towel. Also, they recommend that you dry the surface with a heat gun or a hair dryer, so that way you're going to get longer durability out of the product. So guys, for me, the winner is Chemical Guy's VRP in this shootout so far. So as far as application goes, it's one of the easiest to apply, very quick. The finish is absolutely amazing and perfect for my own tastes. So it's not too glossy and not too matte. It doesn't sling on the body, and it'll last a decent amount of time. Of course, stay tuned for part 2, where I'm gonna update you guys on the long-term durability to see which one of these 4 lasted the longest. But Chemical Guy's VRP, again, the winner in this test for myself. In the description down below, if you guys use one of these tire dressings, let me know which one is your champion and your favorite. I'm very curious, and if you have any tips on how you guys apply them, let us know as well. It's always nice to share with the Pan the Organizer family. Now, if you want to see another video with the 4 other tire dressings, so the Obsessed Tire Satin Finish, the Angel Wax Elixir, the Ammo Mud Tire Gel, and the Pinnacle Natural Brilliance Black Onyx Tire Gel, also let me know in the description down below and I'll make another video. I think this is pretty cool because we're always looking to find what's the best tire dressing or the best tire shine. So I hope this video was very useful to you guys. If so, make sure you share it with your friends and family. Also, if you want to continue to learn more about car detailing, so products, equipment, tips, tricks, and techniques, make sure you hit the subscribe button that's found under this video, and that way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. So guys, thanks for being there, thanks for watching, thanks for being so faithful to my channel, and in the meantime, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you guys on the next one.